gotta get a dollar sign, ayy. Fuck you, cause it's all about mine, ayy. Come true, everything brand new. Get to the money, that's just what a nigga do. My crew gotta get a dollar sign, ayy. Fuck you, cause it's all about mine, ayy. Come true, everything brand new. Get to the money, that's just what a nigga do. I stole Rolex, so I can stun and big flex.
Esto no, yo creo que es donde va a terminar. ¡No! ¡Qué loco!
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Pro Clubs Weekly. I am your host, as always, Eightball, and as always, we're joined by the one, the only, Domino! Domino, I really hope you enjoyed that intro.
Mate, you're getting better at them. You're getting better at them. And you need to talk to us what we got today, because I have been excited all week for this.
Yeah, and so you should be. Today we have got the Champions League final, but first leg. And this is in the VPG. It's the Champions eLEAGUE, just so we don't get sued. And we shouldn't joke about that. And it's between one of the best sides we've seen this season, Real Sociedad. And they are playing Mind KRC, the Italians, Domino. And I know... Oh, dearie me. So, we'll cut our intro short. What I was going to say is, we don't know much about these, but now we do. And we know a bit about Sassy, who's half decent at volleys. 1-0. I think... I don't really know how to articulate this, Domino. I think Real Sociedad are considered favourites.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say it. However, that's thrown a bit of a spanner in the works.
Well, absolutely. We're familiar with... Well, they're coming through here again. Great tackle. Came out with that nicely. And they're back on the counter-attack. So I'll save what I'm going to say here, because he's running his man ragged across this right-hand side. He's got a chance to put the wing. Good defended.
Recovery from Yagito.
As I was going to say, we were familiar with Real Sociedad. It's one of probably the best attacks we've seen. I was going to also say that in the last game we commentated on them, the other team didn't have much opportunity to score, but scored 2 goals. So they are susceptible to counter-attacks. And
good point.
Again, it's showing there, and a great ball in. Well done by the centre-half. And
I really, really like that corner routine, Domino. These guys, the Italians, are impressing me. Not that it takes a lot, but I'm impressed nonetheless.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, Domino. Exciting stuff. You know, we've got, I can't do the maths, but we've got another 80 minutes plus another 90 minutes on top of this. So lots to play for so far. Domino's favourite player, Juan Lukaku, flip-flaps his way through that one-mind defence.
A sauce on this guy.
He is a saucy man. Swung into the back post, keeper comes and collects, and that, as a defender, as anyone else on the team, watching your goalkeeper come out and catch that, Domino, is just bread and butter.
Yeah, we said it on one of the other videos. The first interaction of the keeper is one of the main interactions to send a message to the opposition team. Nice and confident, and they've got 2 men over here on the right-hand side. He chooses to go inside. Good. I thought that was a great tackle.
Very soft.
I thought that was a great tackle.
Yeah, very soft. And he almost, it was almost a double let-off, because they actually had men over on that right-hand side, which he didn't pick out.
Man, they got centre half over free on the left here. I wonder if they're going to try and swing this in. Gone short with it. Tried to turn into trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I assume VPG got the same set of rules as most competitive pro clubs, that you're not allowed to put men on the line. And I'm just sat there thinking, I know I say it every video, but have a shot. Just have a shot. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be better than what they ended up having.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't talked about the goal that One Mind scored.
No, not really, no.
To be fair, and the ball came as a ricochet. You'd always take on the volley, but you see a lot of teams try and play it that one more pass. As it came to him, thought, do you know what? Got the space here, got the gap, took the shot. Keeper, I think he palmed it into the bottom post, so the positioning might be a little bit off, but it's very early on in the game. They just caught him cold.
Yeah, it was unlucky as well. FIFA works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? And on this occasion, it worked in favour of the lad who had the snapshot. So We say it all the time, to have a shot, you just never know. You just never know. But the early signs here, Domino, are that Sociedad have met their match, and it's probably what you would expect in a Champions E-League final.
Yeah.
So long may that continue as One Mind come forward again. He's got options, stabs it to the back post, side netting. The noise of the ball hitting the net excited me there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're looking at it from every angle that anyone else would look at it from. And I thought I went in.
We don't have secret angles here. Maybe just a little bit of nerves here from Sociedad. I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I thought Sociedad were the favourites. For all my days.
What
Big
a
save from on him.
What a save when you need someone to step up. Yeah, need someone to step up and be a hero there.
Oh,
he might have to do it again. He might have to do it again. And
no, not from there, son. Not from there, son. That is 2-0, 30 minutes into this two-legger. Yeah, I'm sorry, you ain't saving that. That's absolutely rifled home from, all of 8 yards?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just ping-pong, Domino. Just ping-pong in that box.
I think it was the first shot. The first shot, the keeper obviously had to move and go the other side. So when it ricocheted, he had the open goal to fall to. Again, nothing you can do for the keeper there. That was a bit close. He kind of rid the tackle where he probably should have just took the dive on that one.
I mean, all this has done, Domino, it's opened up the game for Sociedad's attacking that front four to come out and really entertain us.
Yeah.
So I'm all happy with it. I feel like Sociedad should start 2-0 down every game.
It gives other teams a chance.
Oh, what a header that is. Great clearance. And here they go again. Oh, my days.
Man flooding across.
Now,
left and right.
Stood on the ball really well there. Waited for his teammates to get forward. Picked out the wrong pass. But it is just lumped up. And, he's done well there to the dangerous Rayo. Out onto this left-hand side. Joan Lukaku. Early cross in. He's done well to get on the end of it. Yasin, the right midfielder. But it comes to nothing. 7 minutes until half-time, Domino.
I feel like the game's starting to warm up now. Like the game is starting to hotten up. They got caught cold on those two chances there, and they were well taken by One Mind. Genuinely, really well taken. But you can just see the quality now coming back into Sociedad, mixing up their attacks, going long, and playing balls into the box early. And yeah, you need to get Rayo on the ball as well, because we know how dangerous he is. This league knows how dangerous that man is. But credit to One Mind, they're keeping him quiet.
Yeah, it's no disrespect to One Mind when we talk about this Sociedad team. It's just that we've covered them before, so we actually know what we're talking about for once. But yeah, we're learning a lot about this One Mind team in this very short space of time, and we are impressed. As this first 45 minutes draws to a close, they might have one last attack here. Swung in, look at that goalkeeping. Guy Jesus. And that is half time. 2-0 down, Domino. What are you saying to the boys?
It depends on which manager I am. If I was One Mind, do you know what? I actually think they watched our last video on Sociedad. I'm genuinely convinced they watched our last video on Sociedad. They are not messing around with it at the back there. We know Sociedad's press, and we know how well they can press, how educated they all go together, and they were class. Smelt blood in the water in the last game. One Mind, as soon as they've got any form of trouble, they're not registering, they're getting the ball, they're getting some yardage on the pitch. So I think maybe Sociedad might be the better team, but One Mind have come in with the better tactics here, and it shows being tuned up. And I don't think that they don't deserve the lead. I think the game plays out the way it is. I think One Mind are actually good for the lead.
Yeah, and if anyone from One Mind can confirm whether or not they've ever watched a Pro Clubs weekly video, or Sociedad actually. Yeah. Does anyone watch our videos? but if you are watching the video, comment. We'll run a test. Well, jokes aside, One Mind straight back on it. I'm glad someone's taking this seriously. It's a Champions E-League final, for goodness sake. And Domino, another reason to take this seriously, and we picked up on it as a bit of a joke in the intro to this video, is that there's a lot of money on the line in terms of prize money for winning this trophy. Just a small fry of $2,000 to the winner. Does that make you wish you were still playing Domino?
100%. And
that would have been one step closer to that big money.
And it is. I'll say this while the game's going on, but it's a massive credit to the league organisers of VPG here, because to do something like that, to build your league, to put on a cash prize of that sum, which is a huge sum, however, it is offside. It's a fantastic gesture, and it makes VPG all the more better because you know you have this at the end.
Yeah, testament to everyone involved, really. Players, managers, organisers, financial backers. What a save that is, by the way. Joan Lukaku did absolutely nothing wrong there. He's drilled it into that near post, and that was going like really in the corner there. Good flick on, unable to get on the end of it. Keeper has dug them out though, right at the last second, just got across. And Domino, I'm really impressed by this one mind goalkeeper.
Unreal. He's got some work to do here, and what a flick
what
on.
A header that is,
and a diving header.
That is like proper Champions eLEAGUE material. Was that Rayo?
That was Rayo.
Oh, of course it was. You would not have got good money on that one.
No.
Milking it for what it's worth. The fans are obviously loving it. He's changed his name to Luis Suarez. I'm sure there's a reason behind that. Just makes it more confusing for us. That might well be the reason, Domino.
I was going to say, I'm convinced One Mind was watching our videos. Now I'm convinced Sociedad are watching our videos, because the only criticism I gave them was their corners.
And I like that me and you are the only people who would ever remember that.
The only people that ever watch it.
We're just laughing at our own jokes. Swung in, dealt with well there by Hartfield, who, just looking at the teams, I do think he's English actually, whilst that's not utterly surprising. One Mind are an Italian team. Cristiano swings this into the back post. Yasin takes it down, and that is the equaliser straight out of nowhere. And this is why they're so dangerous, Domino. This is why they win games, they win leagues, they win titles. I was going to say sit and watch the replay. They skipped the replay. But you get the picture. You can rewind it if you want. That's what we're here for.
The finish was exceptional. It was as good as you will ever see on any competitive Pro Clubs game. Genuinely, like, breathtaking, that kind of finish. And in the pressure moments, you're 2-1 down, you needed the goal, he's come up with the goods there. And the whole play, One Mind didn't do anything wrong. There was nothing that they made a mistake on. There was nothing that they'd done that was uneducated. That was just full quality from them. And we're looking at some more quality. That's two of them.
Oh, Domino, that was Nestlin. That was going top bins. Alex Rocker before that needs to behave. Absolutely scintillating stuff from Sociedad. They have got themselves into 4th, 5th, 6th gear maybe, and they're looking the more likely to get something out of this game. Domino, do you think they would take 2-2 at this point and go into the next game just knowing they've got to beat One Mind in that second leg?
No, I think when your confidence is high like this, you've just clawed back a 2-0 deficit. So the best time to be playing is when your confidence is high, and that is another really good save. But I'm not counting One Mind out here, because they've not gone forward a lot, but every time they have gone forward, they're looking dangerous. And like we said on this channel, they're not playing the extra parts, they're getting their shots off, and they've got 2 goals from it, and they're still carrying on going. It's fallen out here with the volley. Another save from the keeper. Ball's come back in. Header's been blocked, and we're out for a corner. I need to take a breath. I need to take a breath.
He's the strongest man on earth. He's plucked out of the top bins. Yeah, absolutely, Domino. Agree with everything you're saying there. It's swung back into the back post. Oh, he's crept in, and that one did go in. Wow. 3-2. having been 2-0 up.
Oh, he's climbed over him. He's towered over the player for the header.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the recycling that ball back in. The body position, I wouldn't have squared that there. I thought the body position was wrong, but that's why I don't play in these finals, because he knew what he was doing. He put the ball in.
That's the only reason. Also, you know, we would lend Domino to any of these teams, but he's busy making videos with me now. No, this game, Domino, is living up to the billing.
Absolutely. I couldn't be more impressed with this. And we were just saying how Sociedad were going through the gears, and then after that second goal, One Mind showed them why they deserved to be in this final, and it was all domination from the attack there, and they deserved that third goal.
Well, I offered them a 2-2 and they didn't take it. Neither did you, Domino. So you got blood on your hands right now. Good defending there from One Mind, and they look to break again. If they can get a fourth here, if they go into this second leg with a 2-goal advantage, then one hand on the trophy, maybe. Early ball in, great defending, superb defending.
Excellent. Yeah,
and they've done well to keep Sociedad at just the 2 goals. I don't think many teams will do that this season. When you got players like First Star running at you, just got the better of him there. Step overs for days. Oh my goodness, that motion, Domino. Yeah, motion.
Don't get me wrong, that was never ever a penalty. But anytime someone goes down in the box, we've seen it on this channel. Almost every other video. Things happen, so yeah.
Sometimes it's not even in the box, like they just go down. Good bit of recycling there. They've got 4 minutes to hang on to this. If they can go in at 3-2 into this second and last leg, I think they would have taken this before kickoff. Yeah, absolutely. And if I'm going to be perfectly honest, going into the second leg with a deficit or a build of only 1 goal, I'd say both teams... I say Sociedad won't be happy, don't get me wrong, but you're in it for the next game. They've not been blown out of the water. They've not got 3 goals to climb back up and try and win the game. They've got 1 goal to climb back up. So I think if it does finish like this, not saying that it will, I think both teams have got a chance in the second leg. Just the advantage is with One Mind. Yeah, totally agreed. Anywhere will do for One Mind now as we enter into the 2nd minute of stoppage time. Sociedad go long. It is headed out. Headed straight back up. Is there time to sneak a cheeky goal here? Oh my days. What have I just seen, Domino?
What was the time?
What have I just seen?
What's the time?
Okay, well, there was time to see. So I'll be honest with you guys. The plan was to just go straight into the other game, but how can we not talk about what we've just seen there? Domino speechless, or
I am, and if you're One Mind, I think you need to get the second controller because the first one's through the window at the minute. I looked at the clock. The ball was in the middle of the park. 3 minutes at a time, 3 minutes were up, and they were not attacking. Yeah. You blow the whistle there. Credit where credit's due to Sociedad. They've come back from deficits a couple of times, and that ball over the top, the composure to take it down. It's the last kick of the game when you're the striker going through. You've touched it down, and the finish was quality. Keeper couldn't do anything about it. But guys, you've just set this up perfectly for the second leg. I love it. And
the stakes are so high as well. Not only is it a chance for silverware, but that money as well.
Mate.
Everything to play for. I was going to say it might as well be 0-0, but I'm glad it's not 0-0. It's 3-3, and yeah, second leg coming up.
Roll it!
And just like that, the magic of editing, we are back. It's the Champions League final, second leg. It is 3-3 on aggregate. Domino, please don't ask me if away goals count. I don't even know if they count anymore in real life, let alone virtual life. It's just too hard to keep up with these days. I feel like I know more about pro clubs than actual football these days. save for this one tidbit of information.
I so excited for this half. I actually just don't want to commentate. I just want to sit here silent and just watch the game, because what we're treated to is 3-3 going into the next leg. It's everything to play for. Like you said, not only the silverware, but the cash prize at the end. And this is the game. This is the pressurised game. Let's see who can hold
and
their
bragging
nerve.
rights as well.
Absolutely.
And bragging rights, don't forget. Probably the most important of those three things. So we've got One Mind in the white for this match. Both teams have changed kits. Sociedad playing in, I think it's a black strip. Either way, just changing it just to keep us on our toes, Domino. We don't mind that one bit.
No.
Hopefully the players haven't changed any of their names, as that cannon's off of Wirtz, who scored in the last game. Dran Lukaku with the throw. Rocker coming short to get that, and Raven just recycles it nicely. Knocking it around really well at the moment, but it's given away to Rocker, to Rayo. Two names you don't want to hear on the ball if you're the defending team. And headed down nicely by Hartfield. We've got a big shout out to him. He's been phenomenal so far.
Genuinely
in these 1.9 games.
Yeah,
So 1/1/9 games. Sorry, maths is not my strong point.
Ooh, that was a great tackle as well. Pinched it off him nicely and then recycled it here to the midfield. Pass it to the dangerous striker. Great step over. Good, not weird animation, but he saved it nonetheless. So
He saved it. Yep, he saved it, and he punched it into oblivion, which actually worked out quite well, because he knocked it out of that danger area. And First Star, it's just got tricks for days. Hartfield tidying up nicely there, and his teammates help him out as well. And yeah, much like the back end of that second game, One Mind are happy just to get it out at the moment.
yeah, I mean, you can clearly see, and there's no shade here. You can clearly see the nerves, because it is the final game. There's massive amounts on the line here, and teams have not, in my opinion, they've not settled down yet. I think the team that started more brighter has been Sociedad, but One Mind are defending Regiment, and they're really blocking off past that. That's a great defensive play there. He knew he had his man on the left hand side covering. He cut out the right angle there. Well done. And yeah, Marshall Mind are not going forward. Like I said, they're not doing that press there. They're just getting the ball out. But they're looking comfortable here. But you never know with Sociedad on the ball. Man's got tricks again. Well cut out.
Ooh, yeah, these two in central defensive midfield for One Mind at the moment, really helping out their defence. And that's proving dividends at the moment. They've kept the champions at bay. Dealt with nicely, plucked out of the air, but it is given away. And you could see what First I was trying to do there and dinking it over. Sociedad do keep the ball though, and they are relentless at the moment, but also One Mind relentlessly defending as well.
Yeah, it is very much attack versus defence here. And the defence are definitely winning this one, because they're looking comfortable. It is coming back at them in droves, and they can't keep this sustained pressure forever, because there's a chance we'll get through. But at the minute, One Mind regimented defending. Oh, look at this naughty skill across here.
I seeing stuff like that, Dominic. I can't even fathom doing that. Like, my thumbs don't even go that way. Like, it's a pleasure to watch. Yeah, don't make fun of my thumbs, please. It is honestly so good to watch. Both of these teams, super impressive. Rayo onto Alex Rocker, Raven. Right hand side, Yasin swings it in. Here's a test for the goalkeeper. He is up to the challenge, as he has been. I mean, he conceded 3 goals in the last game, but I was still so impressed with him. Like, work that one out. That's pro clubs in a nutshell. That is
big.
It's gone long.
Down.
Oh, he's done really well. Not only has he won the header, but he kind of pushed the man out of the way as well. Gave himself some space, but there he is. Oh my days. Oh, First Star got a taste of his own medicine there. And yeah, like you said, Domino, a bit of attack versus defence basically for this full 36 minutes. Changing up their weapons, as it were. And now it's One Mind's chance to get a rare attack in. Oh, that's a great ball. Gobbled up nicely though by the centre half. They've kept it though, and Sociedad on the break. I'm not going to say his name anymore, Domino. I can't talk about one player as much as that man. Again, really, really good defending at the back. Rayo, really, really deep there. That might just show a bit of frustration, maybe, Domino. I don't think I've ever seen him that far back in his own half before.
No, I do think he actually came back and helped defensively there, and he picked up the position. But yeah, he's not being starved of the ball, but they're just not getting in. They're not getting it to him in the dangerous positions here, because I'm impressed with both teams. It goes without saying, but the One Mind resilience here is something to behold. In the other video, like I said, they are not playing around with it back. They're not trying to give Sociedad something to latch onto. Every time they've got the ball, they've got it out. And I think out of the both teams, One Mind, you're going to be happy going into that second half, the last half of this Champions League final.
Yeah, we've just gone 45 virtual minutes without a goal. Like, what's happening, Sociedad? Like, that's not what we're used to. Come on, guys. Just while we are on halftime, actually, I did make some notes about their route through to the Champions eLEAGUE final. Sociedad winning the semi-final 7-3. I was going to say I presume it's over 2 legs, but it's Sociedad, so you actually never know. And a quarter-final win over channel favourites MKE Ankaragulu from Turkey, Domino. That was 6-1. And One Mind actually dispatched, again, channel favourites, BetClick and Digital. Wow. Both well within their rights to be here. And yeah, like we said in that first game, serving up an absolute classic over 2 legs here. We and the community are absolutely spoiled with these two teams.
Agreed.
Rayo does well to hold that up, but Mookie comes in. Met by Raven, though, gives him a taste of his own medicine. Juan Lukaku, Domino, been quiet this first half.
Yeah,
that's a nervous pass.
It's a loose pass there. He's still got
His
the ball
teammates
across here,
done well to
battling.
dig him out, and yeah, Juan Lukaku's back there as well. Have no fear. Always missed the overhead. Oh, good block there. Very important block. It was goal bound.
Yeah. Lukaku has been fairly quiet. I think they've just, again, credit to One Mind. They've just stopped the outball going to him. They've stopped the wide players going to him in the box here. Good about skill, great tackle, and their Lukaku's there, not keeping his defensive duties alive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from a mutual point of view, we want to see him further up the pitch, but also digging in deep and helping his team out. That's usually where he would be, around about here, but First Stars really helped him out here. Kept that ball in expertly. Rayo's going to be looking to get on the end of this. Cut inside and look for the shot. They do keep it though, as per usual. Yasin looks to go on the outside, dinks it in, but Gui Jesus, I will learn how to say that at one point, catches that nice and safely for One Mind. And One Mind have started this first half really well, actually. Arguably looking more dangerous in this opening section of the second half than they did the whole of the first half, as Yasin concedes a corner there.
Just said Juan Lukaku's hot dogs as well.
Let's see what, again, taste of his own medicine. Let's see what they've got from the training ground, maybe. It took me a while to work out where the ball was there, Domino. I have no shame in admitting that. But it is safely in the hands of the Sociedad keeper as he pumps this up long. And much to the first 60 minutes, it's repelled. And Fraser Koff's done really well to keep the ball there. Judden looking for that slide rule pass. But again, I mean, Sociedad are proving that they're not just all about attack. They are defending with the best of them here. Yeah,
and to be fair, One Mind are not proving that just a defensive outlet, because now they're sustaining attacks, they're getting balls in a high position, and they're growing into this game. And my opinion that they're winning this half, that they're being the more dangerous team.
Yeah, are you willing to go out on a limb?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay.
I like that you really thought about
Yeah.
it. You really, you know, you've got a reputation to uphold now, Domino. You can't just be being wrong on all these videos.
I'm wrong all the time, so I don't want to. I don't want to do it again.
So we've got all of 20 minutes left for one of these two teams to find a winner. I just rue the day I see Sociedad involved in a 0-0, so I'm gonna bet my house on one of these two teams breaking this deadlock, and it's gonna be absolute jubilation and a cheeky 1-0.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say who's gonna score because I don't know. Oh
Taken
dear,
off the ball.
first star's gone down there. Yeah, he's done well to escape punishment there. And again, much like you kind of said in the first half, Domino, I just find myself just actually watching it as a spectator, as a fan, as a mutual, and it's just great to watch. You know, the first game was 3-3. Quite obviously, that's gonna be an exciting watch. This is 0-0, and it's equally as exciting.
I don't know if you can feel it, but I'm feeling the tension in this game. Just because, like we said, the cash prize at the end of it, I don't know if it's emulating into their play, because at the minute, you just want to win the game. I don't think that's coming into their mind, because I can't see
first one's got a bit of space there, he's done it! Top bins! 13 minutes left, Domino. That, I mean, it was him who picked up the winner, or the equalizer, should I say, in the last game. He's now potentially picked up the winner, the $2,000 man, maybe, and that is a big pressure finish.
What a time to go make yourself a hero.
Ooh, what a save that is. I mean, I feel like it should have been routine. He got maybe slightly out of position, but dug himself back out there. And I don't think his teammates will care at all as long as he keeps that ball out of his own goal.
Sociedad, you've got 10 minutes for the cash prize at the end. How are the nerves? And one mind, you've got to throw the kitchen sink, the full house at this.
Yep.
And it looks like
And
they
it's
have...
by the man himself. Woohoo! Rocker gets it away. It's 1v1 at the back here. Swept up really nicely there. Expert composure. And he was left in a pile on the floor. Skull cap and all. A good opportunity for one mind to, I was going to say send players forward. That's a bit Div 10, isn't it? I assume they're going to ticky-taka their way through here.
No?
Yeah, much better. Much better than my idea. Straight from the training ground.
Good block.
Mookie's done really well there, and his centre-back partner is getting in the box. This is only going one place. Oh, yeah, D2.
It's fallen to
He's dropped down, he's done it! 5 minutes left, Domino. We've got 8. Well, we've always had a game on our hands, but now it's on a knife edge, as if it wasn't before. Will with the equalizer, 4 minutes from time. It's just a case of getting that ball in that box, leaving the men forward, and yeah, Will's popped up and dragged his team back into this. Domino, I don't even know what happens if this is a draw.
I'm guessing extra time. I'm not too sure. Or it might go straight to penalties. However...
Or it might be away goals.
Oh, it might be on away goals. And, yeah, fair enough. However, if I was one mind, after that goal, I'd just be settling your team down. Think about the endorphins that's running through each of their bodies at the minute. You'd just be like, right, okay, no shaky controllers here. Boys, calm down. We've still got a game on here. We've just got back into the game. And we've got 2 minutes to play until we find out what happens.
Yeah, the problem is, Domino, I don't think we're going to actually ever know what happens. Like, the game might just stop and we have to kind of draw our own conclusions from there.
So the fans need to
unless
stay,
one of
it's
these
gonna
teams wants to
happen
score.
very soon.
Yeah, so that's that. So, I mean...
We do automatically go into, like, again, normal FIFA, when you queue a friendly, you automatically do go into a... extra time, which it looks like we're doing here. No one's backed out. Oh my god, we've got extra time. This is the most exciting day of my life. exactly.
So we're actually just waiting around to see what happens here. Like Domino said, no one's left the game. So yeah, I think it's going to be extra time, and that suits us just fine. It was already a bumper episode anyway. So if you are still here,
we have got extra time. I am so excited. I actually just don't want to commentate. You do the whole work here. I'm just gonna watch the game, mate. I swear to God, I'm watching the game.
How is that any different to what we usually do?
Yeah, fair play. That's fair play. And there's a chance here. Powerhead. Oh, I thought it was a lot closer than it was.
This is why I do the work, Domino. You just sit down, have a milkshake, calm down.
Thanks, my friend.
So yeah, we're learning something new every day about pro clubs, about VPG. Away goals don't count, and yeah, straight into extra time of this two-legged Champions League final.
Eightball, I'm just going to cut you off. Oh my Jesus Christ!
Oh, I wasn't even looking because you cut me off.
Okay, we won't talk about that isolated episode because I don't know what happened because I was looking at you because I was cutting you off.
No, I don't know.
Eightball, keep your eyes on the game because this is unbelievable.
No, you cut me off, which was so rude.
Yeah, okay, but I was going to cut you off.
I was looking over at your screen to give you daggers.
I'm going to cut you off again. So,
okay.
The cash prize at the end. How is your heartbeat if you're one of these players? What
I've already spent it. I've already spent it.
I can't even imagine what's going through their minds.
If my team didn't win, I would be in the hole for whatever the split is. And again, I've said countless times on this episode, my maths isn't good enough to work that out. But yeah, whatever my split of that money is, has already been spent in my mind. I've mentally checked out already. This is again, much like yourself, Domino. This is the only reason why I don't play at this elite level.
Yeah, it's a credit to these people and their mentality because the game quality has not dropped off. There's bits and nerves at the beginning of the game. They're mounting this attack here. Great step overs, good tackle. They've recycled it nicely. It's gone into this right-hand side. Nice bit of skill. Great save.
Oh, no.
What happened? What happened?
No, it's happened again,
What
Domino.
happened?
It's the curse of this channel. It's just one of those bog standard ones, mate.
Was there a tackle being put in? Keeper, what you got?
Yes.
He's gone down the middle. They need to watch this channel.
Say it all the time. Say it all the time. Pressure, pro clubs penalties, go down the middle. So yeah, we see that a lot. It's just you put in a tackle. Someone's getting in the way of their celebrations. You put in a tackle, they get the shot away, and then you kind of almost like the character rides that tackle, and then that kind of glitches FIFA into thinking it was a foul. That's just my interpretation of seeing it in full time. We'll go back and watch it, obviously, but for this stage to get this far with this much on the line doesn't sit too right with me, Domino.
No, but in this game, I fully believe that you make your own luck, and One Mind made their own luck in that one. You need to be in the positions to win the penalty. If you're Sociedad, you've got virtual 15 minutes to claw this game back, and we can see in the last game, the first leg of the game, that they managed to do it with the last kick off the game. So that'll be running through One Mind's mind. One Mind's mind. That'll be running through their mind at the minute because they've been here before. They've been one goal away from taking the lead there, and they're one goal away now with virtual 15 minutes to go. If you were the manager of One Mind, what are you saying to your players?
Don't spend the money in your mind just yet. You've got to get there first. Just concentrate. And again, we've said previously, concentrate on those rebounds coming in, those blocks, those second balls. Don't try and break for that counter attack when you're in central defensive midfield or a fullback or whatever. Just do the easy things well, and you should see yourselves over the line here because they've looked resolute this whole. I want to say 2 legs, but they conceded 3 goals in the first half. So that doesn't in the first game, so that doesn't make too much sense. But there's never been a an obvious opening in this. It's usually been because Sociedad are so good going forward. So just stick to what you're good at, stick to what you know. And again, look, they're not committing too many men forward. He's running it down the line, playing for a bit of time, trusting their teammates. It's so good to watch.
That's really, it's not only great play, but it's brave. That's what that was. It was brave play. We know how good Sociedad press, and he was playing out through the press there. They really trust themselves and trust their players, and full credit to them because they should.
Yeah, and we've never had that before playing at the low standards we've had. Being able to lend the ball to your mate, knowing fine well you'll eventually get it back. It's not something we're used to.
I barely trust you on a sweat.
Whoa. Trust me not to sweat it. I'll finish them 4 times out of 10, and I think that's good enough.
Oh, right, here we go. It's Joanne.
We've got 7 minutes left. First star looking for his own penalty, maybe. Even the playing field, perhaps.
Pressure corner.
I don't know what if they score here. Does it goes to penalties or?
Yes, I'm thinking so. I don't know.
I like that you're so confident in that, Mr. VPG.
Oh, what a block! What a block!
Oh,
He's nearly
dear.
round out of his player.
He was literally centimeters from nailing that against his own player into his own goal. Yeah, this is tense. I'm nervous. I'm quite sweaty actually.
I was losing my mind. I thought it was offside then, but he took a throw in.
First.
Oh.
100%. As much as I love this keeper, he was not saving that. He was planted.
Good block.
Oh, we're not commentating on the game anymore. We are literally just reaction video in this.
Yeah, you got 3 minutes
I'm okay with that. Oh, he's off. Is he off? Nope. The player on a booking doesn't get a second booking for that. It was a bit late.
Making up the red card roll.
It's the injustice of the penalty. It's not sitting right with me, Domino. As much as I love this draw, oh my god. Well stepped in by Mookie there. If he could burn away some minutes here by keeping it
You've got to go long.
in this defensive third. Here we go. Oh, that's terrible. Oh dear. It's just not happening, is it? Unless there's some last second drama here.
It was their last time.
Hartfield,
the minute's gone.
Yeah, that's it. That's it done. Wow. What a result. That reminded me of the Liverpool side in 2005, Domino.
Against AC
who
Milan.
could you know what? Could just beat anyone over 2 legs. Like I would fancy that One Mind team, the way they played there, so disciplined, dangerous in attack, resolute in defence, to beat anyone we've seen on this channel over 2 legs. And yeah, we've just seen that now, because I think to date, Sociedad probably up there as the best team we've seen on this channel. And
comfortably.
Yeah.
Until now.
I mean, fair play. Fair play. Well, you're trying to put words in my mouth here, Domino. Just don't appreciate. No, we are very much supporters of all the eFootball teams we see on this channel.
Absolutely.
And we're not going to rank them. That is what the league tables are for.
Exactly, my friend.
And this Champions eLEAGUE has served us up with a worthy champion, and that is One Mind KRC from Italy. They take the money. It's worth noting that Domino Sociedad do get a runners-up prize.
Nice.
But it's not $2,000. So spend the money wisely, One Mind. If Sociedad and One Mind ever want to play that back behind closed doors, let us know. We'll be there for that one.
Or
and
want to donate us some money, that'd be nice also, because you've got one team that have got some dollar bills in their bank account. One Mind, help a brother out.
You don't have to do that, but we will take a like and a subscribe.
Absolutely.
And if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Let us know you're still here in the comments, and let us know who your man of the two legs is.
Let's go with that.
I know who mine is. I'm going to pop mine down in the comments, actually. So we'll get at least one comment on this video. Domino, I can never rely on you to go watch and comment on our stuff, so it probably will remain at 1. Right. Domino, a great game. not just from a kind of neutral point of view, but also good for both of those teams to kind of witness that and live it themselves. Big pressure cooker of a game, and the experience. I'm sure they'll all be richer for putting themselves through that pain.
We actually said on the Sociedad game, because the team they were playing against, it takes a lesson. Once you either win or you learn. That's the way the world works. You win or you learn. And I don't think Sociedad would actually need to learn much from that loss, because they played incredible. They played to the capability that we've seen and we know they can play at. So there was no discredit. They didn't bottle anything by any stretch of the imagination. I think over the 2 legs, they might have been the better team footballing stance-wise. However, they will learn from... Because they're relentless winners. They're used to winning. They love winning. They won last year's league title and doing well this league. So losing always comes at a benefit if you take it in the right way. And hopefully Sociedad do that, makes them more resolute as people, and go back again. But let's just talk about One Mind there, because it was an incredible performance. They played to their strengths and they negated Sociedad's strengths. That press, we were not going to play out every other ball. If we're in trouble, we're going to go long. We're just going to get some yardage up the pitch and we're going to do the work in the middle of the park. When the ball came into the defensive areas, they defended resolutely, soundly. I think they were deserving winners tonight, and just full congratulations to them. My watch came up saying my heart rate was elevated and I haven't moved. So that's what I'm working with at the minute. So I need to go and lie down and have a rest, because, guys, a pleasure and a privilege to commentate on that. It was unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah, and unlucky, guys, you did almost kill Domino off. Better luck next time. And I think that's probably a good place to wrap it up there. Thank you so much for allowing us to commentate on this game and be here on this stage. Absolute privilege. Domino, final thoughts before we sign off for the night?
Well, Sociedad, you'll grow and you'll learn. One Mind, just dollar bills everywhere. Congratulations, guys. Yeah. Full deserved winners. And enjoy the money. Spend it wisely. Not on Pokemon
or
cards.
Not wisely. Or not. Again, some home truths tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. And hopefully we'll see you on the next video.
Take care, guys.